Well, back at Washington County High School, Phil Casper in for the final day of the TVL Tournament 2017. They have got this thing in. It's been a challenge, but they have got it done, and we will tip here in just a few minutes. I do want to say thanks to the sponsors that made this broadcast possible: Kramer Oil, Blue Valley Telecommunications, CCBA, Clay Center Business Association, Alexander Pump and Services Incorporated, St. Mary's, Walls True Value Appliance, Clay Center, D&K Agri Sales, Wanklin Oil Company, CPS Waterville, and Landmark Implement, your local John Deere dealer, Marysville. We'll start off this morning with some consolation games in the lower part of the bracket. First up, Valley Heights girls taking on the Blue Valley Rams. We'll follow that up with Blue Valley Ram boys taking on the Lynn boys. We'll get you full coverage from those two games, and then at 1 o'clock we will head south to Hillsboro as the Clay Center Tiger boys try to get 2 wins in a row. Big win for them last night. They'll go at it again at 1. Rocky will have that call, and then right back here at about 2:30. So set to go here, and then we'll have at least 1 or 2 games. In 5:45, Rocky will have Clay Center Tiger girls playing for the title game in the Trojan Classic, and then right back here we'll get you look-ins at that girls' championship game, and then have boys' championship for you live. Girls' championship is Washington County and Centralia. Boys' championship will be Hanover taking on Troy. Those will be this evening at 6 and 7:30. Again, Tiger basketball coming up at 1, 5:45. Also, Tiger wrestlers in Beloit. Rocky will have some updates on that as well. Getting set for starting lineups here. First game of the day, Valley Heights and Blue Valley. It's girls action from Washington County High School when we return.
Making sure you have a solid roof over your head requires hard work and materials you can count on. So when you're looking to build a solid structure, start with floor and roof trusses from Axtel Truss Manufacturing. Axtel Truss will provide your new home, shed, or building with the quality materials and workmanship that each job requires. Call Brian for a free quote if you're planning a new home, shed, or building. Axtel Truss Manufacturing on Highway 36 east of Marysville, 785-736-2291.
At the State Bank of Blue Rapids, you're not just a face in the crowd. They focus on getting to know their customers and their financial needs. That's why they offer a variety of accounts and services to fit your banking requirements. Friendly, efficient, and professional service is what you can expect when you bank with the State Bank of Blue Rapids, where they know you by name, whatever your financial needs are. Personal, agricultural, or commercial banking. Come to the State Bank of Blue Rapids, member FDIC.
Whether it's major auto repair, minor maintenance, or filling the gas tank, Little Joe's Service in Axtell is ready to get to work. They've got computerized equipment and the know-how to use it, so you'll get work that's diagnosed correctly and done right. They also stock most major brands of tires and wheels and can handle the installation and alignment. Custom exhaust work is available too. For all types of auto repairs and work you can count on, let Little Joe's Service in Axtell look under the hood for you.
Households are using the internet more and more these days. Netflix, web surfing, gaming, and even using the Wi-Fi on your cell phone each take up a portion of your home's internet pipe. The lower the internet speed, the smaller your pipe is. Too many devices and too small of a pipe equals lagging speeds. If you're experiencing lagging internet with your many devices, it might be time to upgrade your internet. Call Blue Valley Telecommunications at 877-876-1228 to find out more.
Welcome back to Washington County High School. Phil Casper along with studio engineer Bernie Fancella. Starting lineups have been announced. We'll see. They may or may not do an anthem. Did not last night until later on, and doesn't look like they will this morning yet. So we will move on. Starting lineups for Valley Heights: Kennedy Stevenson, Kayla Smith, Miranda Olby, Samantha Vermetten, and Deandra Woodyard. For Blue Valley, Casey Duncan, Brooklyn Zeller, Kayla Fitzenmeyer, Tess Henry, and we'll get you, and Sammy Foff also. So Casey Duncan, Brooklyn Zeller, Kayla Fitzenmeyer, Sammy Foff, and Tess Henry for the Blue Valley Lady Rams. Both teams getting their final instructions and just about set to go. Again, we'll have 2 games here for you, 10 and 11:30, and then Hillsboro at 1. Clay Center Tiger boys. Sammy Foff and Deandra Woodyard jumping. Center court, Valley Heights the home team, Blue Valley the visitors. Jump is controlled by Valley Heights. Smith will have it. She'll get it top of the key to Stevenson. Right wing to Smith. Back to Stevenson. Top of the key. Back right wing again to Smith. Now cross-court pass underneath. Good look into Miranda Oldie. Has a shot, but off the mark. That goes back to Blue Valley. So Casey Duncan will walk it down for the Rams. Over to Zeller. Back up top to Foff. Right wing Duncan. There's a three ball from Fitzenmeyer. Left wing Strong. Rebound spot for underneath. Casey Duncan has it. She'll drive to the hoop. Strong. Rebound Valley Heights. They've got numbers. Other end. 2-on-1. Woodyard. Left side lay-in. No. Good defense. Boy, she got it up and over Brooklyn Zeller. Good defense, but Miranda Oldie able to get that to fall. First bucket goes to Valley Heights, and an early timeout on the floor from Blue Valley. 6:58 left in the first. 2-0. Valley Heights leads when we come back.
Folks around the Axtell area appreciate the family feel of their small-town grocery store. J&J's Food Mart offers much more than the bare necessities of life. In fact, they have a deli with an array of fresh meats and cheeses, and they'll be glad to make up trays of meats and cheeses for your next party. J&J's Food Mart even sells hot and ready-to-eat delicious Hunt Brothers Pizza. Open Monday through Friday 7 to 6 and Saturday 7 to 5. Located at 405 Maple in Axtell. Call in your orders at 736-2913.
Well, a quick timeout from Coach Matt Schreiber. Did not like what he saw at all out of his Lady Rams. Now Tess Henry will bring it down. Good look inside to Kayla Fitzenmeyer, but she cannot finish. Good pass from Henry to Fitzenmeyer. Now down court quickly. Kayla Smith, right side lay-in, good. Blue Valley in transition a couple times, or rather Valley Heights in transition a couple of times. Now Henry, left side to Zeller. Top of the key, Henry. To Foff, right wing Fitzenmeyer. Baseline to Duncan, back to Henry on the right wing. Now Henry tries breaking to the bucket, can't get it to her. Zeller will go back to her at the baseline. Left wing Duncan. Now skip pass inside. Foff, turnaround jumper in the lane. No, can't get it to go. And Blue Valley has come out cold. Here comes Smith down court to Woodyard. Turnaround jumper in the lane is blocked. And that's going to be blocked by Brooklyn Zeller. That's a good shot blocked by Zeller, and Henry comes out of there with it. Now Zeller on the wing. She's going to try driving around. Smith does, and she's fouled. Can't get the shot to go, but Zeller is ready at the line shooting two. They will call that foul. Looks like on Stevenson. Zeller's first free throw, good. So Blue Valley gets on the board. Allie Castle in for Foff. Zeller will have one more. Free throw up and rattles out. Outlet pass to Smith from Vermatten. Now Smith, right wing, thought about three. She'll go baseline to Vermatten to Woodyard. Smith, right wing three. No, short. Good rebound underneath. That's Vermatten. Putback won't go. It'll go out of bounds to Blue Valley. Good job defensively that time by the Lady Rams. As Henry walks it down for Blue Valley. Left side, Zeller. Top of the key, Castle. Now right wing, Henry looking inside. Not much there. Man-to-man defense from Valley Heights, and causes a turnover and a foul. Deandra Woodyard able to knock that out of Henry's hands, and then Henry commits the foul trying to get it back. Blue Valley will be in a zone. Woodyard to Vermatten. Left side, Stevenson. Skip pass, Oldie. She tries driving baseline. Cut off by Henry. She'll try it again. Same result. Near steal by Henry that time. Back out to Stevenson. Now Smith has it at the point. Lob pass inside. Vermetten off glass. Can't get it to go. Rebound out of there. Brooklyn Zeller. With Blue Valley playing some really good defense. Just can't get a shot to fall right now. Valley Heights in that man-to-man. It's a pretty aggressive man-to-man. Skip pass inside. Duncan to Castle, and Castle can't get it to go, but she's going to be fouled. And they'll call that foul on Samantha Vermetten. So Allie Castle stands ready to shoot two. First free throw up and down. 4-2 early in the game. Pfaff will come in. Casey Duncan will come out. Which Matt Schreiber, pretty heavy rotation for the Lady Rams. Castle's second good. So Allie Castle hits both. It's 4-3. Stevenson will bring it down for the Mustangs. Oldie on the wing. Back to Stevenson to Smith on the left side. Kayla Smith looks in. Nothing there. Backs it out to Stevenson. Woodyard at the stripe. Kicks it right wing to Oldie. Oldie's going to drive lane. Floater, no. Backside rebound. Tess Henry. Henry will bring it down to Zeller. Out on the wing. Backs out. Now skip pass inside. Castle turns. Faces the basket. Shoots. And yes. Allie Castle. Nice move around two defenders, and Blue Valley has taken their first lead, 5-4. Now Woodyard will take a shot from the stripe. Strong rebound, Castle. Outlet to Zeller. Matt Schreiber wanting transition, and Zeller is going to take it to the hoop and can't get it to go uncontested. Now transition on the other end, coast to coast. It's Deandra Woodyard, and she can't get it to go. An uncontested lay-in, and could not get it down. So Blue Valley will get it back. No damage. Well, Blue Valley's had some really good looks. Just shooting a low percentage. Now Henry will take one from the right elbow. Short. Rebound Zeller, or rather Fitzenmeyer. Back up top to Henry. Blue Valley will re-cue. Castle at the point, goes left side Henry on the wing. Lob pass inside to Pfaff, has it knocked away by Oldie into the hands of Woodyard. Now Smith has it. Get past baseline to Vermetten. Back to Smith, looking inside, not much there. 2-1-2 zone. There's Smith, right elbow, yes. Kayla Smith hits her second shot, and Valley Heights back on top, 6-5. Henry now brings it down to Zeller. Now Henry's going to pop three from the point and bangs one home. Tess Henry with a three, and it's 8-6. And if they leave her alone out there, she'll take it. Now Stevenson thought about three from the point, but she'll back it. Right side she goes to Vermetten. Now Kayla Smith, same shot, that right elbow, and can't get that one down. And she's going to be fouled, so they'll call that foul on Brooklyn Zeller. Smith at the stripe, free throw up, strong. Smith will have one more. That foul, Brooklyn Zeller's first. Second free throw from Smith. That rims out, but good rebound underneath. And that's Vermetten. And now Smith on the follow can't get it to go. Good rebound that time, Kayla Fitzenmeyer. So both teams just a little cold. Now Castle in the lane off glass, and Allie Castle, the hot hand for Blue Valley, gives her team a 4-point lead. She has 6. Long three on the other end by Stevenson, won't go, but a good backside rebound that time. That's Samantha Vermetten. And the putback's good. It's 10-8. Here comes Zeller trying to drive around Smith. Nothing there. She kicks it back up to Fitzenmeyer. Now Georgia Hattisall just into the game. Back to Zeller to Castle. Hattisall, left side 15-footer, won't go. Rebound by Vermatten. Outlet Woodyard, down court. Smith driving to the lane, and she gets it and one as Brooklyn Zeller, a little bit late getting there, commits the foul. So Kayla Smith, chance at a three. We're tied. She can put her team up one. So Brooklyn Zeller is going to have to take a seat. 2 early fouls in this first period, down under a minute. Smith's free throw misses. She's 0 for 3 at the line, and we're still tied 10-10. 45 seconds. Henry across the timeline. Holding, looking inside. Castle hands it back to Henry, and now a travel on Allie Castle, and must have shuffled her feet a little bit as she tried to hand that back to Henry. So Valley Heights will get it back with 38 seconds. Stevenson brings it down for the Mustangs. Right wing Smith to Vermatten. Up top to Musil. Back to Smith. She'll hold at the point. Musil looking baseline with 15. Inside pass. Woodyard can't get it to go. Backside rebound. Vermatten. Putback is good. A good board by Samantha Vermatten, and Valley Heights taking a 2-point lead, 12-10. 3. Tess Henry's got to shoot with 2. Georgia Hattisall will let it go, and that will be off the mark. 1 period in the books, 12-10. Valley Heights leads when we come back.
Third Thursdays in Clay Center are a big hit, and CCBA merchants continue to bring you fun events and exciting promotions each month. You'll enjoy shopping at particular businesses as they offer food samples and specials to fit each month's theme, and it's different every time. Clay Center offers a range of items from unique gifts, restaurants, trendy clothes, and products and services to make your life easier. Come out for February's Third Thursday event featuring a chocolate crawl. Taste the creamy chocolate creations from CCBA merchants.
Alexander Pump and Service Incorporated of St. Mary's can repair and replace all brands of irrigation pumps. They have a full line of line shaft and submersible pumps, but their services don't stop there. They also repair and reline wells, acidize wells to restore production, and inspect well casings using a downhole camera with video recording. Alexander Pump and Service does work in the Republican Valley as well as in many towns in the KCLY listing area. Call 785-437-6305.
1 period in the books, 12-10 Valley Heights with the lead. Back and forth game in that first period. 6 points each for Kayla Smith and Allie Castle, the hot hands for their teams. Blue Valley, will start off with possession. Fitzenmeyer to Zeller. Zeller playing with 2 fouls right now. Pfaff at the top of the key. Right wing Fitzenmeyer. Not much there on that man-to-man. From Valley Heights, Tess Henry tries the baseline. Cut off by Vermatten. Now a steal, top of the key. Kayla Smith, 2-on-1, takes the lay-in. Good. Kayla Smith has 8 points, and she's 0 of 3 at the line. Valley Heights back up. 14-10. They call a foul on Tess Henry, and I missed it. So Henry's going to pick up her second. I didn't see the foul. It was away from the play, but the official right there. So Valley Heights will get it back, 14-10. Lob pass underneath. Smith to Vermatten can't get it to go. Musil trying to fight for that rebound, and she's going to get called for the foul up and over a Blue Valley Ram. I think she tried to go up and over Tess Henry. So Musil will pick up her first. 14-10, Mustang lead. Lob pass inside. Duncan back out top to Zeller. To Henry. She'll go right. Trying to get around Musil. Lob pass inside. Pfaff. Turnaround jumper. Can't get it to go. And rebound is to Kennedy Stevenson. Boy, Blue Valley with some really good looks and just unable to finish. Smith on the baseline to Musil. Back up top, Oldie. Back to Smith. Now she'll try driving. Cut off. Now driving the lane is Oldie. Lobs one up. High off glass. Won't go. Rebound Blue Valley. Casey Duncan knocks it into the hands of Zeller. Henry, lob pass inside. Pop, turnaround jumper again off glass. And can't get that one to go. Boy, she is getting some good looks. Now Smith, other end, is going to take it all the way up and down. Kayla Smith, not well defended the last couple of times down the court, and now Coach Matt Schreiber wants to talk about it. 2 minutes into the second, 16-10. Valley Heights leads Blue Valley when we come back.
Wall's True Value and Appliance continues to be open 7 days a week to service your household repair needs, provide lumber and building materials, our award-winning True Value paint, and of course a large selection of appliances by General Electric, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Maytag, Haier, LG, and others. It's always been our goal to make your life easier by providing goods and services, and we hope we are accomplishing that for you. If not, stop in soon and see what we've got. We think you'll be amazed at what we have to offer in beautiful downtown Clay Center, open 7 days a week for you.
Introducing the right and wrong reasons to add more storage on your farm by D&K Agri-Sales, your Sukup dealer in Plymouth.
The accountant says we should add a bin.
While adding a new bin may help you on your taxes, it's not the best reason to add storage to your farm.
How about we meet with bin experts at D&K and design a new way to handle grain more efficiently and effectively on our operation?
Find out how the 3D design services offered by D&K Agri-Sales, your Sukup dealer in Plymouth, can maximize your storage and your profitability.
Out of the timeout, Valley Heights up 16-10. The other gym right now in that primary gym, that is Axel and Troy, and Axel up 18-4 on Troy. That's a girls' matchup. Appreciate Jeff Works again. Jeff, a big help yesterday and big help as we start today off. And now it's steal by the Mustangs. They'll take it back down. Lob pass underneath. Smith to Vermetten, and she's going to be fouled. So that foul, Sammy Pfaff will pick up her first. Lob pass into Smith, back to Oldie, all by herself under the basket, and somebody forgot to cover Miranda Oldie. So 18-10. Valley Heights, biggest lead in this game. Now driving lane, Fitzenmeyer, an uncontested lay-in, and she couldn't get it to go. And I think she expected contact, and there was none. She went in there a little harder than she had to. Now Stevenson to Smith, baseline, lob pass inside Vermetten. Back to Smith for three, no, strong. Rebound Vermetten, put back by Samantha Vermetten, and she picks up her 6 points, and it's a 20-10 Valley Heights lead. Now screen set for Henry. She tries going right. She will take it all the way in, and she's going to be fouled, driving hard to the basket. Tess Henry can't get it to go, but she's going to shoot two. So Tess Henry at the line shooting two. First one is strong. She'll have one more. Some subs in for Coach Schreiber. Katie Prawley into the game. Haddisall. Misses the second, but a rebound underneath by Castle. Put back, can't get it to go. Rebound to the Mustangs. So Tess Henry misses both. Blue Valley another opportunity they just couldn't cash in on. Smith on the baseline. To Oldie. Underneath, Kayla Smith off glass, good, and that is her 12th point. And it's 22-10. Henry brings it down, little daylight, cut off by Musil. Now she'll pop three off glass, and Tess Henry, first, second three, and I'm pretty sure she called that one. 22-13 as Henry hits her second three. Oldie, lob pass in the lane. Smith, 5-footer. No, won't go. Rebound Musel, and a foul is going to be called on Tess Henry. And that is going to be Tess Henry's third foul. So she's going to have to come out. Lob pass inside Oldie. Smith baseline. Now tries driving. Cut off by Zeller. Now Oldie in the lane floater, partially blocked by Castle, and a jump ball on the fight for the rebound, and that'll go back to Valley Heights. Oldie inbounds to Smith, has it knocked away by Hattisall. She recovers, so Smith will re-cue. Smith now in the lane, puts the shot up, won't go, but she's going to be fouled. So Kayla Smith, 0 for 3 at the line. She'll shoot 2. Free throw up, and still 0 for. Kayla Smith has 12 points. She can hit from everywhere else, but not the stripe. Second free throw rattles out, and the struggles continue. Now Blue Valley with the ball. Zeller down court. Holds on the wing, skip pass inside, trying to get it inside the Castle. And that's knocked away by Valley Heights. Here come the Mustangs. Stevenson, left baseline 3, strong, rebound, right back to her. Boy, and that was a friendly member bounce. So Stevenson back to Musel. Right wing Smith. Lob pass inside Vermetten. Ball loose. Vermetten gets it back to Oldie. Back to Stevenson, and now 3 seconds is going to be called on the Mustangs. So ball will go back to Blue Valley, and they trail 22-13. 2:56 left in the half. Coming up at halftime, we'll get you caught up with Evan Penner. He's at Glavin Ford to play center this morning. He'll be talking to someone there. We'll get you at least one of those. Now feeding, oh, good look. That time Blue Valley, that's Casey Duncan feeding Georgia Hattisall with a backdoor move to the lane, and Hattisall her first point. So Blue Valley trying to chip away at it. They trailed 10, now down 7, 22-15. Cross-court pass, Musel. She'll try one right elbow, strong, ball loose, right back to Woodyard. Now Smith, right wing 3, yes, Taylor Smith buries it. 15 points for Smith, and back to a 10-point stretch by the Mustangs. Now driving, Crawley has her shot blocked in the lane, that time by Woodyard. Deandra Woodyard will bring it down for the Mustangs. Stevenson out on the wing, holds. Smith baseline, feeding Vermetten. Musel, Stevenson, right wing 3, yes. Kennedy Stevenson, her first bucket is a 3, and it's 28-15. A minute and a half left. Blue Valley just trying to find an answer right now, and now a tie-up on a loose ball, and that'll go possession to Blue Valley. And Deandra Woodyard, a little shaky getting up, so she'll come out. Oldie will come back in. Sammy Foff back in for Duncan. Hattisall feeding Foff just in off the bench. Can't get it to go. Rebound 2. Oldie down court. Stevenson in the lane. Cut off by Foff. Now top of the key 3. Kayla Smith. No, strong. Rebound back to Stevenson. Back to Smith. She'll hold and wants to reset, so she'll get Stevenson back up there. Left side, Oldie. Stevenson, cross-court baseline to Kayla Smith. He's going to pop for two and hits it. Kayla Smith uncontested. 17 points now for Kayla Smith. And it's Valley Heights has doubled up Blue Valley 30-15. Hattisall cross court. Fitzenmeyer now right off the foot of Fitzenmeyer into Prawley and out of bounds to Valley Heights. Smith will inbound. Gets it into Stevenson. Down to 30 seconds in the half. Smith on the baseline. Musil. Stevenson. Back to Smith with 20. Oldie. She'll drive baseline. Lay in. No. Strong. Backside rebound. Is going to go off the hands of Hannah Musil out of bounds to the Rams. So they will have one last shot at it. With 9, Fitzenmeyer brings it down. Trying to drive in the lane is Kayla Fitzenmeyer, and she gets it to fall and one with 4 seconds left. Nice drive by Kayla Fitzenmeyer that time. And she'll have one more. Free throw up and rims off. Rebound to Valley Heights, and now a foul's going to be called on Allie Castle. So with 2.9 seconds, we're headed back down to the other end to shoot a one-on-one. And it will be Miranda Oldie. Matt Schreiber not thrilled with that call. And it was a loose ball. It's a tough call, but official right there, and Oldie hits the first. One more from Oldie. And no good. Into the hands of Castle. She'll throw up a prayer. Won't go, and we are headed to halftime. Valley Heights leading Blue Valley 31-17. We're at the half. We'll take a break. Bring you back after this.
Wanklin Oil is proud to serve the community with propane, gas, and diesel fuel right to your home or farm. Family owned and operated, they'll deliver your fuel with an old-fashioned personal touch. Their dependable quality service at the lowest price available makes them a leader in their field. In addition to propane and diesel, they also offer tank repair, sales, and service. For your fuel and heating needs, Wanklin Oil is just a call away. 800-794-2019. Serving you for 90 years, they have the energy.
31-17, it is Valley Heights leading Blue Valley at halftime. Let's give you a look at scoring for Blue Valley. Tess Henry leads with 6, 2 3 balls, 4 from Allie Castle, 2 apiece from Hattisall and Fitzenmeyer, and a point from Brooklyn Zeller. For Valley Heights, Kayla Smith on fire, 17 points. She's 0 for 5 from the free throw stripe, but hitting everywhere else. She has 17, 6 from Samantha Vermatten, 5 from Miranda Oldie, and 3 from Kennedy Stevenson. Valley Heights leads at 31-17. Now, coming up right after this game in this gym, we will have live coverage of Lynn boys taking on the Blue Valley boys. Right now, we'll break. We'll check in with Evan Penner at Glavin Ford. Bring you back to Washington County in just a bit.
Here at CPS of Waterville, we know a thing or two about the right combination of seed, chemical, and fertilizer application to make your fields pay. You can count on us to find solutions to your growing problems. We only get one shot every year, so it's important to make it count. I'm Sean Fitzmeyer, CPS of Waterville. Thank you for trusting us with your seed needs. We're proud supporters of the Twin Valley League Tournament and wish the area schools the best of luck with their shot. CPS of Waterville, sowing the seeds of trust so you can reap the harvest.
Good morning and welcome back to Glavin Ford in downtown Clay Center. I'm Evan Penner for KCLY, and starting off the day for staff interviews this Saturday is going to be Bob Kitt. He's one of the sales professionals down here who's going to be able to help you out. If you come in looking for a new or used vehicle, he's the guy who's going to be able to set you up. So, Bob, what do we have going on today?
Well, it is an absolutely beautiful day outside, and it seems like we're, getting a lot of traffic already this morning. Another thing I wanted to throw in is we got a couple new faces around here, down here at Glavin Ford. Zach is a new guy back here in finance, and And of course, we got Dylan back here. He's been back here a couple months though, but yeah, definitely stop in and see these guys and let us see what we can do for you.
That's right. You got to come down and check out the whole team down here. They're great. They're great staff, very professional, and they'll be able to help you out with anything that you could possibly need. Very qualified, and they know their stuff. They've been here for a while, and even if they're new to the staff, they've got great experience. So come down and check out the whole staff and see their whole lineup of cars. It's very, very extensive. And thank you again, Bob, for taking the time out of your day. And I'm Evan Penner. We're at the home of engines and oil changes for life. That's Glavin Ford in downtown Clay Center. Go online, www.glavenfordofclaycenter.com. You can check out their entire selection online there. Thanks for listening to KCLY 100.9 FM. Keep it here.
Wherever you live in the area, you're never too far from Kramer Oil. With locations in Barnes, Beatty, Clifton, Greene, Greenleaf, Herkimer, Lynn, Marysville, and Washington, you'll find self-serve pay at the pumps for a convenient and quick fill-up when you need it. Kramer Oil also provides bulk fuel delivery and works closely with their customers to meet their supply needs. They continue to cover Clay, Washington, Riley, and Marshall counties with bulk fuel delivery and exceptional customer service.
Landmark Implement is your local authorized John Deere dealer. Landmark's trained and certified sales staff will help you find the right equipment for your needs at a price that's right for you, all backed by Landmark's extensive parts and service network. Whether it's a tractor, planter, combine, an easy track lawnmower, or gator, every piece of equipment in pre-owned inventory is put through a rigorous inspection so it's ready to work hard for you. Landmark's team works together to make sure everything that is sold meets their quality standards. Learn more at landmarkimp.com or stop in to one of our 17 locations and experience the Landmark difference.
Back at Washington County, we appreciate Evan Penner and his work at Glavin Ford of Clay Center. We'll check back in with him in just a minute. I think he's ready to go again. Right now we are at halftime, still about 6 minutes out. It is Valley Heights leading Blue Valley 31-17. That was a 12-10 Valley Heights lead in the first quarter. In fact, a back-and-forth first quarter, and then Valley Heights just really opened it up in that second period, and Blue Valley really went cold, could not get shots to fall, so they find themselves in a 14-point hole, 31-17. Other Jim Axel is up on Troy, that one at half as well, 21-15. That was an 18-4 first quarter lead for Axel. They now lead 21-15 over Troy. Let's take another break. We'll check back in with Evan and then bring you back to Washington County for second half action, Valley Heights and Blue Valley.
Our roots are in agriculture. We're local. Many of us were born and raised in the areas that we serve. Because of that, we make our ag decisions right here at the bank. There's no waiting for some out-of-town approval on your loan requests. So rather than planting your seeds in someone else's field, stop by and let's talk. We're here to help you grow. Citizens State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
Good morning and welcome back to Glavin Ford of Clay Center. And I'm Evan Penner for KCLY. Alongside me right now is Aurora Coberly, and she is one of the sales staff down here at Glavin, going to be able to help you out if you're coming down to look for a new or used vehicle, which I highly recommend. Come on down and check it out. But right now we're talking Ford Focus with Aurora. So Aurora, give me the lowdown. What's going on with Focus today?
Well, we have a lot of rebates going on right now on the Focuses. You can get a brand new Focus with super low miles with $5,000 off of rebates. So you could literally get a brand new one for like $16,000, maybe less than that. It varies. Same with the Fiestas. The Fiestas, we have those as well. But the Focuses are great on fuel, good for a college vehicle, student traveling back and forth, or just your everyday driver if you want a really good, reliable vehicle with low miles and great on fuel, then this is the vehicle for you.
That's right. Awesome deal. Mid-teens, brand new car. I mean, you can't beat that price for that kind of value and that kind of reliability with that Ford engine. That's a great engine, and you got engines and oil changes for life if it comes to that. So thank you, Aurora, for talking us through that, and I hope you listeners, come on down and check that deal out. It's great, and they've got a whole selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, full-size, mid-size sedans, the whole shebang. So come on down, check it out at Glavin Ford, and their website now is different. It's www.glavinfordofcc.com, not Clay Center. That's glavinfordofcc.com. So go online and check it out. It's a great website where you can check out their entire selection online. I'm Evan Penner for KCLY. Keep it here.
Whether business or recreation prompts the need for a durable trailer, you can find just the right one at Titan Trailer Manufacturing. They have the best selection of horse trailers, stock trailers, flatbeds, utility, and dump trailers for every hauling task and in any size you need. They've been making trailers since 1986, and they stand by their quality products. They also stand by the communities they serve and the area school teams and wish them great success this season. Titan Trailer Manufacturing of Waterville. When you stop to think about the cost of the many years of research that has gone into understanding the amazing genetic information packed into each and every tiny seed, you see each one as precious. You don't want to waste a single one. Cottage Hill Ag Supply sells and services precision planting products, ensuring more accuracy and efficiency. For channel seed, including elite seed products, customized service, custom seed treatment, cover crop seed, plus seed tenders, you can count on Cottage Hill Ag Supply in Waterville.
At the State Bank of Blue Rapids, you're not just a face in the crowd. They focus on getting to know their customers and their financial needs. That's why they offer a variety of accounts and services to fit your banking requirements. Friendly, efficient, and professional service is what you can expect when you bank with the State Bank of Blue Rapids, where they know you by name, whatever your financial needs are. Personal, agricultural, or commercial banking. Come to the State Bank of Blue Rapids, member FDIC.
Making sure you have a solid roof over your head requires hard work and materials you can count on. So when you're looking to build a solid structure, start with floor and roof trusses from Axtel Truss Manufacturing. Axtel Truss will provide your new home, shed, or building with the quality materials and workmanship that each job requires. Call Brian for a free quote if you're planning a new home, shed, or building. Axtel Truss Manufacturing on Highway 36 east of Marysville, 785-736-2291.
Well, just about ready for second half action. Appreciate Evan Penner and his work at Glavin Ford of Clay Center. We'll be checking him in with him again throughout the morning and into the early afternoon. Here, just about set for second half action. It is a 31-17 Valley Heights lead over Blue Valley. Again, a 12-10 first quarter. And then Valley Heights really exploding. 11 second quarter points from Kayla Smith. She's got 17 in the game right now. And Blue Valley just really playing well defensively for the most part and getting good looks on the offensive end, just unable to cash it in. So we'll see what Coach Matt Schreiber did at the half. Valley Heights will start with possession. No seniors on this Valley Heights team. A lot of underclassmen. There's Smith to Stevenson, the freshman. Now loose ball in the lane. It's going to be tied up. That'll be Woodyard and Sammy Foss tied up. Possession to Blue Valley. So the Rams with an early chance as they try to get themselves back in this. They did get back within 7 in that second quarter, and now Kayla Fitzenmeyer loses the basketball down court. Smith in the lane, tries getting it out to Woodyard, batted around, and now Stevenson ends up with it at the point. So Valley Heights will re-cue. Stevenson inside. Vermatten can't get her shot to go. Ball loose. Right back to Kayla Smith. Underneath Woodyard. Back to Oldie. Baseline. Driving baseline. Bowls her way in there. Nothing there. And now foul. I think is going to be called on Tess Henry, and that's 4. So Tess Henry now 4 fouls just a minute into this second half. So Tess Henry now on the bench, and a foul again is going to be called, this time on Valley Heights. And again, that's away from the basket. I did not see it. Samantha Vermetten picks up her second. So Blue Valley gets it back. They'll have to play without Tess Henry, who just picked up her fourth, and now a steal on the other end for Valley Heights. Now Smith, spin move in the lane, and she's going to be fouled. So out of bounds back to Valley Heights. That's foul Allie Castle, her third. Smith, 15-footer, yes, from the right side, and Kayla Smith continues to light it up, 19 points. Other end now, Zeller. Man-to-man defense continues from Valley Heights. Fitzenmeyer loses the basketball. Skip pass underneath is going to be taken away, trying to get it to Castle. Taken away by Stevenson. Smith, top of the key. Lob pass inside to Woodyard, and can't get her shot to go. Rebound to Castle. Brooklyn Zeller with the ball inside, trying to get it to Castle. Loses the basketball, and back to Valley Heights. Oldie at the top of the key. She'll reset. Smith will come out, take it from her. Right wing Stevenson. Woodyard. Back to Smith, top of the key. She'll shoot three, yes. 22 now for Smith, and it's 36-17, and Coach Matt Schreiber's seen enough. 5:25 left in the third. 36-17. Valley Heights leads when we come back.
Twin Valley League coverage on KCLY featuring Blue Valley High School is brought to you in part by Wanklin Oil Company, Central Office Service and Supply, Walls True Value and Appliance, Twin Valley, by CS Precision Ag, Union State Bank of Oldsburg and Randolph, Andrews Fifley Funeral Home in Riley, Alexander Pump and Services of St. Mary's, and Wilbur Ellis Reed Seed and Feed.
Want to try something new? How about a new hairstyle and perhaps a different color with highlights? That'll sure lift your spirits. If that sounds good to you, come to Traditions Beauty Salon and Bittersweet Lane Candles and Gifts in Oldsburg. They also sell quality hair care products to keep your hair feeling and looking fantastic from Matrix and Redken. While you're there, shop their gift store, Bittersweet Lane Candles and Gifts, for jewelry, cards, Elsie Grace's soup mixes, and Sugar Shack candles. Traditions Beauty Salon and Bittersweet Lane Candles and Gifts in Oldsburg.
Well, early in this third period, Blue Valley finds themselves a victim of a 5-0 run by Valley Heights, and Tess Henry on the bench with 4 fouls. So down 36-17. 5:20 left in the third. Out of that timeout. Inside pass, Castle. Tries to get it back to Casey Duncan, loses it. Down court to Vermetten. That's going to go out of bounds. Back to Blue Valley. Valley Heights trying to run transition, and Vermetten couldn't get a handle on that pass. A little long. So now Blue Valley back with possession. They trail 36-17. Castle to Duncan. Duncan's going to have it knocked out of her hands by Woodyard, but does recover. Zeller inside to Castle in the lane, and she's going to be fouled by Vermetten. So Allie Castle, the freshman for Blue Valley, will go to the line shooting 2. Castle's free throw, good. 3 of 3 at the line, and she's now got 5 points. Second free throw, up and down. Allie Castle with 6 points now, 4 of 4 at the line. 36-19. Right wing Stevenson, inside pass underneath to Woodyard. She's going to be fouled by Allie Castle. And that is 4 on Allie Castle. So Tess Henry and Allie Castle both on the bench with 4. Katie Prawley will come back in for Blue Valley. Long 3 from Stevenson won't go. Backside rebound, Kayla Fitzenmeyer. Fitzenmeyer guarded by Oldie, knocked to the ground, no call. And ball goes out of bounds, and this will go to Valley Heights. Kayla Fitzenmeyer hammered. Loses the basketball. One official gave it back to Blue Valley, but quickly overruled by the far side official. So the official right there wrong on the call, and the right call is to Valley Heights. There was no one from Valley Heights close to the basketball. Smith now to Stevenson. Inside pass, Vermetten, shot in the lane, won't go up. Rebound, Frawley. Lady Rams with possession. They trail 17, 36-19. Inside pass, Foss, turnaround jumper off glass, won't go. Rebound, Woodyard. She's going to bring it down herself. Now hands it to Smith. Smith goes right, now left, picks up her dribble. Smith, top of the key 3. Are you kidding me? Kayla Smith is playing blind right now. That was an NBA range 3, and she buried it. Now other end, driving to the hoop is Brooklyn Zeller, and can't get that to fall. And guess who's all by herself at the other end? Kayla Smith. Got to be kidding me. She missed the lay-in. But a good rebound and a putback by Deandra Woodyard saves Smith. So Smith is burying them from NBA range, but misses on the lay-in. Smith still with 25 points in this game, and she is hot from the field. Zeller, and now Casey Duncan is going to be fouled by Kennedy Stevenson. So into the game for Blue Valley. Elizabeth Wright comes in for the first time. Kayla Smith, or Georgia Hattisall back in. Fitzenmeyer now on the inbounds pass. She'll back it out on the wing, skip pass inside to Foss. Back to Prawley. Can't get her shot to go. It'll be out of bounds. They'll say off Valley Heights. Prawley inbound to Foss. Top of the key, won't go. Rebound loose, and that'll be off Valley Heights. Inbounds to Fitzenmeyer, tries driving baseline around Smith, now has it knocked away. Kennedy Stevenson comes out of there with it. Back to Valley Heights. Woodyard now on the baseline, tries driving, and she took steps. So shuffled her pivot foot and her front foot, I think. So back to the Rams. Hattisall brings it down for Blue Valley. Caitlin Budenbender into the game for the first time. Hattisall driving baseline, and she's going to be fouled. So Georgia Hattisall goes to the line shooting 2. And that'll be on Deandra Woodyard, her first. Hattisall's first is good. Georgia Hattisall's third point. She'll have one more, 41-20, 2:20 left in the third. Second free throw rattles out, ball loose, and that's going to be out of bounds. They'll say off Budenbender. Smith will bring it down for the Mustangs. She has 25 points in this game. 41-20. Inside pass now. Woodyard on the baseline underneath Vermetten, and she's going to be fouled on that shot, so Vermetten will shoot 2. I think they got Georgia Hattisall on that, and they did. That's her first. Vermetten's free throw won't go. Valley Heights is doing everything right except Charity. They have only made 1 free throw so far and still have only made 1, and now ball goes out of bounds on the rebound off a Ram, or rather off a Valley Heights Mustang, so Blue Valley will get it back. Lob pass inside, Budenbender, nothing there, ball loose, knocked around, and Musil has it. Down court, Kayla Smith, lay in, and still can't get it. She's missed back-to-back lay-ins with 25 points, but again, saved by Samantha Vermetten. So Kayla Smith, with 25, is hitting from everywhere except the stripe and lay-in. Now a foul is going to be called as Kayla Fitzenmeyer on the other end driving to the hoop. She'll get fouled. And that one is on Woodyard. Fitzenmeyer's free throw good. Second one on the way, good. So Fitzenmeyer hits both. And Smith will walk it down, 43-22. Woodyard on the baseline, cross court, Musil tries driving, cut off by Hattisall. Back up top, Smith, down to a minute 15. Lob pass inside, Vermetten. Shot up won't go, rebound Hattisall. Hattisall across the timeline, left side, Fitzenmeyer. Now Fitzenmeyer is going to drive lane, shot up won't go, gets her own rebound. She'll bring it back out. Under a minute. Right wing to right. To Hattisall. Tries driving through Fitzenmeyer, cut off. Back to Fitzmeyer, loses it. To Hattisall. Hattisall, left elbow, no, won't go. Rebound to Fitzenmeyer. Cross court to Katie Prawley. Good lay-in by Katie Prawley as that backside had collapsed. Nobody on Prawley, so 43-24. Down to 30. Fitzenmeyer to Katie Wanamaker. Back up top to Smith. Right wing Musil. Back to Smith. Musil inside, Woodyard. And now Woodyard took steps. So with 13 seconds, the Lady Rams will get it back. Inbounds pass to Hattisall. And now Hattisall carries the basketball. I'm not sure what happened. She was just walking it down, really wasn't defended at all. But Valley Heights will get last shot here. Smith has it with 5, driving in the lane, floater off glass, won't go, gets her own rebound, and she's going to be fouled with 1.2 seconds, and Coach Matt Schreiber is beside himself. Not at the officials, but at his players for allowing that to happen. So Kayla Smith, now keep in mind, she's 0 for 4 from the line. She's hit everywhere else. Free throw up, and finally, Kayla Smith hit the free throw. 26 points for Kayla Smith, misses the second, and we are headed to the third. Valley Heights up 44-24 on Blue Valley, headed to the fourth quarter when we come back.
Storage containers are the best way to protect valuable products, equipment, or materials. FOF Service offers portable storage units equipped with a number of superior security and safety features, making them reliable, immediate, and inexpensive tool for short and long-term storage. Whether you need to keep household items or construction supplies, you can store them in the weather and rodent-proof containers from FOF Service. Call 944-4444, proud sponsors of the Blue Valley Rams.
Being a strong and stable part of the community and a huge supporter of the area's youth is what makes Union State Bank of Oldsburg an all-around hometown bank. They provide a full range of banking services for their customers and their financial needs, and they're also proud of the efforts the student-athletes put in their academic and sports endeavors. Personable, friendly, and full of pride for the people they serve, Union State Bank of Oldsburg and Randolph. More than just a bank, they're part of the community. Member FDIC.
44-24 here, headed to the fourth quarter. Other gym, it is Axtell leading Troy 33-22. They were really up in that game. 18-4 after one, 21-15 at half, 33-22 as they head to the fourth there. Jeff Wirtz keeping us posted in that gym. This gym, Valley Heights has it, 44-24, they lead. Musil on the wing. Back to Smith, top of the key, inside Vermatten, and now foul's going to be called under the basket. And that may be on Allie Castle, and that is her fifth. So Allie Castle fouls out. Castle's going to leave the game with 6 points. Good game for the freshman. Tough calls underneath. There's neither team in the bonus yet. This will go out of bounds to Valley Heights. Trying to inbounds to Smith. She can't hang on to the pass. Now she gets it back. Woodyard on the baseline. Skips it right into the hands of Casey Duncan. Here comes Blue Valley. Duncan up top to Zeller. She'll hold, get a little help from Duncan, who's going to walk it back up to the point. Back to Zeller. Now Prawley, 3, top of the key, won't go. That'll go right into the hand of Vermatten. Here comes Smith, down court, in the lane, floater, no. Strong gets her own rebound, put back, won't go. Rebound to Casey Duncan. So now Duncan across the timeline to Zeller. Tries driving through Smith. Cut off. Right wing to Kayla Fitzenmeyer. Looking for baseline. Nothing there. Has to bring it back out to Zeller. Now Zeller's going to walk it back out. Left wing. Duncan driving around Musil. Shot up off the underneath side of the backboard, but they're going to say touched by Musil. I think that's a pretty good call. I think Musil got a piece of that. Go out of bounds back to the Rams. Right wing, Fitzenmeyer. Inside, Foss. Left side. 15-footer up and down from Katie Prawley. Her 4th point, and it's 44-26. 6:20 left in the ball game. Smith, top of the key. Lob pass underneath to Oldie. Has it knocked away briefly by Duncan. Stevenson inside Vermatten to Musil. Smith, top of the key. Drives in the lane. Shot up left elbow. No. Strong. Rebound Vermatten. Back to Smith. And now she will force her way into the lane and leads with a forearm. And that's going to be a foul on Kayla Smith. That's just her first. Next one would put both teams at the line. They both have 6 team fouls. 5:50 left. It's 44-26. Duncan in the lane. To Hattisall. Drives baseline. Throws a shot up. Just a prayer and took steps while doing it. So full court press on now from the Rams. Oldie to Smith. Down court to Vermatten. Back out to Stevenson. Out on the right wing. Now down low to Oldie. Inside. Vermatten off glass. Yes. Samantha Vermatten. Nice move to the hoop. And it's back to 20. Now other end. Prawley tied up with Smith. No call. And now they are going to call it travel on Prawley. I think it's a good no call on the jump. Smith really hadn't established anything. But then Prawley rips it away and takes steps. So back to Valley Heights. Smith to Vermetten. Stevenson at the point, goes right wing to Smith. Stevenson. Smith just playing a little catch right now, down to 4:52. Oldie baseline. Back to Smith. Boy, she thought about that three and took it back. Lob pass underneath Vermetten, taken away by Tess Henry, back in the game with 4 fouls. 4:35 left, 46-26. Fitzenmeyer, Henry, baseline three. Tess Henry, no. Rebound by Kayla Smith, and they're going to get her up and over a Blue Valley Ram. And that will send, I think she went up and over Casey Duncan. Should send Duncan to the line shooting 1-and-1, and it does. So Casey Duncan 1-and-1. First one up and rims in. And that is Duncan's first point. 46-27, down to 4.5 minutes. Second one, good. So Casey Duncan hits both. Probably back into the game for Hattisall. 1-2-2 zone press on from the Rams. Down court, Stevenson, cross court, Oldie, back up top, Smith to Stevenson. Musel. Stevenson at the point. Back to Smith. She'll lob it down low to Oldie. Takes it back out. Now Smith drives lane. Off glass. Good. 28 points for Kayla Smith. Casey Duncan, and she took steps. Duncan just lost her dribble for a minute, recovered, and then took an extra hop. And so turnover back to the Mustangs. 3:56 left in the game, 48-28. Oldie will walk it down for Valley Heights. And now Valley Heights wants a timeout. 3:43 left in the game, 48-28. Timeout, Valley Heights when we return.
Join Anders Spifley Funeral Home of Riley in supporting the area schools at the Twin Valley League Tournament. Wear your team colors with pride as you cheer on the student athletes. They appreciate the support and always happy to see familiar faces in the crowd. The fans, too, enjoy watching the talented group of players and how they work together. Support your school, your team, and your community. And catch the excitement of the Twin Valley League Tournament along with Anders Spifley Funeral Home of Riley.
Any day is a great day to head to Nelson's Landing for their delicious food and friendly atmosphere. But if you're in the mood for zesty, meaty ribs, come out the first Saturday night of the month. Come back the third Saturday night of the month for their juicy and flavorful prime rib. And if you want to treat the audience to your favorite song, step up to the mic during karaoke night, the third Friday night of the month. Meet your friends for another great night at Nelson's Landing in Leonardville.
Out of the timeout, 3:43 left in the ball game, 48-28. Valley Heights leads by 20. Blue Valley had come out in a man-to-man, and I don't think Valley Heights was ready. Kennedy Stevenson now, well, they're ready out of the timeout as Stevenson hits from about 15 feet. I think Coach Jordan Brocksterman had to call a timeout just to get into the offense that he wanted for Valley Heights to be able to run that ball, and out of the timeout, they came out pretty good. Up 50-28, 3:14 left. Hattisall now driving lane and contact under the basket, no call, out of bounds, back to the Rams. Tess Henry inbound to Fitzenmeyer. Hattisall to Zeller, and Zeller drives baseline and steps out. Smith now brings it down. Full court press on from Blue Valley. They've now gone to a man-to-man. Stevenson. Get past inside. Musil picks up her dribble, and now a double dribble. As Musil had picked up her dribble and tried to take an extra one. Valley Heights will stay man-to-man. They've been in man-to-man the entire game. 2:35 left in the game. Fitzenmeyer now in the lane, loses it. Picked up by Zeller, back to Henry. She'll pop three, right wing, no, short, rebound two. Valley Heights. Oldie, Smith in the lane, drives off glass, good and one. And Kayla Smith now with 30. And she'll have one more. Score's gone 52-28. 2:12 left. Smith's free throw is good. 31 points for Kayla Smith. Hattisall with the ball. Henry will walk it down. Oldie will let her come across. Now man-to-man, picks her up at midcourt. Now ball taken away from Stevenson. Here comes Oldie, other end, lay in, no, won't go. Good rebound by Zeller. Down to a minute 50. Here comes Zeller. Near steal by Smith, and now Smith does knock it out of bounds. And now a timeout on the floor. Minute 45 left, 53-28. Timeout, Blue Valley. Back after this.
The Riley State Bank is an independent bank which has an interest in the prosperity and well-being of their community. For years, they've provided a safe place for people to invest their money and loans to help their community grow. When you have money to invest, need a loan, or have questions about the services they offer, stop in at the Riley State Bank of Riley and Leonardville. It's all about hometown banking with your neighbors and friends. Riley State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Johnson Excavation has been serving the Oldsburg and Randolph communities since 1977. Digging basements, terrace repair, site clearing, and grading are just a few services they offer, along with tree clearing and gravel hauling. They are professionals who take their job seriously and can give you a free estimate on your next project. Call Terry at 785-565-2652 for questions, advice, and service with a smile. Johnson Excavation and Sunflower Storage Units in Oldsburg are proud to support the Blue Valley Rams.
Well, Blue Valley with the timeout, minute 45 left in the game. They trail Valley Heights 53-28. Zeller will inbound for the Rams. Gets it into Henry. Working it right. Back to Fitzenmeyer in the lane. 15-footer, yes. Kayla Fitzenmeyer, nice drive inside. That's 53-30. Here comes Valley Heights. Vermad, good ball handling as she brings it across. Great defense from Kayla Fitzenmeyer. Back to Woodyard with a minute 20. Stevenson feeding Woodyard underneath. Shot off glass, good. Got away with a travel. Deandra Woodyard, but took advantage of it. 55-30. Now three. Tess Henry hits her third three of the game from the right wing. That's 9 points. And Blue Valley is not going to lay back, and I really like this. Coach Matt Schreiber, getting beat by 22 now, has not laid off a bit. And you wouldn't expect it, as now Valley Heights will get some subs in. Shay Merck will come into the game, along with Kate Wanamaker and Riley Borgerding in the game. Kayla Smith is going to leave with 31 points. What a performance from Kayla Smith this morning. Valley Heights will bring it down. And numbers now on the floor that are not on the roster. So with 30 seconds left, Elizabeth Wright gets it. She's going to be fouled as she drives to the hoop, and she'll drain it. So a three-point play from Elizabeth Wright hits the deuce. And now a chance at three. Abby Lister into the game for Valley Heights. Free throw won't go. Rebound to the Mustangs. Down court pass is going to be thrown away by Miranda Oldie, and she'll leave the game as Madison Hansen comes in with 22 seconds. Oldie leaves with 5. And coming up at between games, we'll have a chance to check in with Evan Penner at Glavin Ford at Clay Center at least a couple of times. See how things are going at Glavin. The ball thrown away by Blue Valley. It'll go back to Valley Heights, and I think Blue Valley will back off and just let them run out the clock with 9 seconds. So Hansen brings it down for the Mustangs, down to 4, and Valley Heights is going to win. Now they'll pop a 3 just right towards the end of the game as Abby Lister put up a 3. I'm not sure that's what Coach Broxterman wanted, but that is going to end the game. 55-35, Valley Heights wins it. We'll take a break, bring you back right after these.
Households are using the internet more and more these days. Netflix, web surfing, gaming, and even using the Wi-Fi on your cell phone each take up a portion of your home's internet pipe. The lower the internet speed, the smaller your pipe is. Too many devices and too small of a pipe equals lagging speeds. If you're experiencing lagging internet with your many devices, it might be time to upgrade your internet. Call Blue Valley Telecommunications at 877-876-1228 to find out more.
Third Thursdays in Clay Center are a big hit, and CCBA merchants continue to bring you fun events and exciting promotions each month. You'll enjoy shopping at particular businesses as they offer food samples and specials to fit each month's theme, and it's different every time. Clay Center offers a range of items from unique gifts, restaurants, trendy clothes, and products and services to make your life easier. Come out for February's Third Thursday event featuring a chocolate crawl. Taste the creamy chocolate creations from CCBA merchants.
55-35, Valley Heights beats Blue Valley. Other gym, it was 43-32, Axel over Troy. Now headed to a boys matchup, be Blue Valley Lynn. Let's give you a look at scoring for Blue Valley. It was 9 from Tess Henry. She had 3 threes, played with 4 fouls much of the game. 6 from Kayla Fitzenmeyer and Allie Castle. 4 from Katie Prawley. 3 from Georgia Haddisall. 2 each from Casey Duncan and Elizabeth Wright, and 1 from Brooklyn Zeller. For Valley Heights, it was all Kayla Smith. She has 31 points in that game. 10 from Samantha Vermetten, 5 each from Kennedy Stevenson and Miranda Oldie, and 4 from Deandra Woodyard. And Valley Heights wins it 55-35. Well, coming up, we'll have boys action. Blue Valley taking on Lynn. We're about 14 minutes out from tip on that. We're going to take you back to the studio. We'll get you a couple of check-ins with Evan Penner at Glavin Ford of Clay Center. We'll bring you back to Washington County in just a bit.